Hello.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, cheers!
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, I guess cheers then.
We have water for now. Oh, you have at least some.
Just have a little bit.
Would you like to talk about this piece a little?
I love to do colors. I don't do a lot of black and gray anymore, so it's done with gray color.
Mm-hmm.
And if I thought it was cool to get some yellow in it. Yeah, I did in I think it was 6 hours or something. Yeah.
And it's basically done in like near traditional style with shading in the colors and leaving skin and a lot of fucking line work.
Yes, I can see a lot of line work.
Really clean.
How long did that take you?
Which needle configurations did you use, Freja?
A 9 or 15 round shader and 3 round shaders and 15 soft edge needle for the shading.
Wow. 3 needles.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love them.
Yeah.
I really do.
Amazing.
The story is that we never use the liners. We always use round shaders, the 0.25. We were doing a Copenhagen convention where we met Tommy Ventner, and we talked a lot about the Cheyenne configurations. And I like to do I don't like to dip my needle all the time. And at the moment, I was not so satisfied with the ink flow from the liners. So Tommy, he told me that to try out the round shaders and use them for your line work. And we haven't been using anything else since.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, I also use the round shader for my fat lines.
Yeah, they transportate a lot of ink. You can dip once and you can draw a line like this.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Nice.
And also compared to when I started tattooing, I was making my own needles, and I did them like there was a wide spread on the needles so they could contain a lot of ink. So I was kind of used to rough textured needles that I didn't have to dip in the cup all the time. So now we only use the round shaders for line work.
Yeah.
Charly, do you have any advices for young artists where to getting knowledge like this, so they don't have to making a education as a graphic designer, but like a couple of books or anything for research? What artists could help to get to part of information like this pretty quick? Or
I would say try to network, because I've met a lot of new artists that think that the tattoo business is all about being Instagram famous and winning awards and conventions and stuff like that. And basically for me, I did the same in the beginning. I tried to create a character, but now if you stay grounded and actually listening to other people, people wants to share knowledge with you, and then you just get a lot of fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
Instead of just thinking that, hey, what I do is the right thing because I have been doing this for a long time now, and try to listen to everybody. One of the things that really moved me in the right direction was when I started, when Freja started as my apprentice 8 years ago, because she had a different point of view on stuff. And even though my level was way higher than her, she gave me some criticism on my work that made me just like, up front I was like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, I know what I'm doing.
What do you know, woman?
It didn't. Yeah, I was her teacher, but she put some knowledge in my game. And when I was sitting home and I was thinking, when I was preparing the next project, I was like, what she said was, that was pretty dope. I'm gonna try that next time. And another trick is just, don't be afraid to try new stuff. You know, don't try it through a full tattoo. You know, if you want to try something new, try it in a small area in your tattoo. Try different techniques and stuff like, so if you fuck up, you know, it will be out of focus, that area, you know, but try new stuff every day. Don't stay in one style, just, you know, in the beginning, try as much as you can.
Yeah.
You know, I like doing all styles, you know, because I gain knowledge from doing traditional. Sometimes when I do traditional, I can do some of the, especially using black and solid work, you know, I can move that to realistic work. And realistic work, I can move some of the light sourcing into traditional. You know, so don't be afraid of mixing up styles and try different stuff.
Is it easy about to work together 24 hours? Or to see you together 24 hours? Is it easy for you about the relationship?
I would say that we met each other at work, so we don't know anything else. And that was the most important thing, I think. Because if we were husband and wife before all this, I think it would be a bit different.
Yeah, no, the fun thing is that, you know, I actually think if we were both tattoo artists and worked in different shops, we wouldn't have time for each other.
No.
You know, both traveling and both want to do this and that, and you know, it's and we have to sit down and prepare our work and you know all that stuff. So that we work together actually makes it easier.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of small talks during the day, and you know, it's yeah. But in the beginning, it was a lot of talking tattoos.
Yeah.
Also because in the beginning, I was her teacher. You know, we met each other when she started as my apprentice. Now we do everything together, like, and we also have a family, so it's not like it's not everything that's just work.
Yeah. So do you have any advices for the people to get over the fear to start?
Just make a lot of tattoos. I mean, just get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets better.
But don't lose the respect. Like, you know, just
No.
make sure
Exactly.
it's a body, it's a human being.
Yeah, at the end, that pressure is a good thing because you know
Yeah.
it means you actually care about what you're gonna do and you have standards and
And you're focused.
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
My teacher, mentor was Asian, so pressure. I know a lot about that. You know, that was like when I did I think it was my second tattoo. I tattooed a bunch of oranges, like my fingers were almost bleeding. And then one day he said, "Okay, today you can tattoo yourself." And I did a tattoo on my knee. And the next day when I met in the shop, he was like, "My client canceled, so you're gonna tattoo me today."
Oh my god!
Okay, what are we gonna do? I want a classic traditional money frock. And I was like, okay, I was drawing that, and you know, it's we figured it out. But in the meantime, when I was everything ready, put on the stencil, his whole family came into the shop.
Oh my god!
That is pressure.
3 brothers and his wife, and everybody was just standing over me, like, you know, and they all.
Oh my god! The worst.
It was like joining the rituals to be a yakuza. And right before I did the first line, he was like, "If you fuck this up, you're gonna go back and cleaning the floors for 6 months."
Oh no!
No pressure.
That is really.
No pressure.
Probably wouldn't start.
I
I'm
was
just
almost passing out because I was so nervous. But it was okay. I did good. You know, a tattoo like this took me like 5.5 hours, and you know.
And the family did a barbecue while you were tattooing, like, let's get some food.
Yeah. 3 days later, I had my first client, and I've been tattooing full time since.
Oh, nice.
So
Where did you start tattooing and when?
1900.
I started my apprenticeship in 2008. No, I actually have a fun story about how Cheyenne changed my game. No, because I was back to my teacher. He was adjusting jeans every morning, like putting his hands into my stuff. Like he was my teacher, and he was not so much into technology. But he always complained about, your tattoos look like shit because your machines don't run right. So he was calibrating my machines. So every machine I had was running the exact same way, full speed, and just a lot of power. And I was so sick and tired of it. Whenever I felt that I had a machine that was running real good, he kind of messed it up for me. and so I switched to rotary machines, and also the square Swiss machine, and then I did the tattoo convention in Oslo. I think it was in 2009 maybe, and Conrad Lackner was there. May he rest in peace. And he gave me a set of machines. He was just like, hey, try this out. That was the Hawk at the moment. And he gave me this set, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because of the cartridges and everything was just like, what to do with this? But I tried it out, and I have actually been working with every Cheyenne machine since. Because it totally changed my game. It was like playing around. And I still feel the same way when we got the Solnova Unlimited. I was like, what is this? And every day when I assemble and put in the battery and start it up, I turn it up and down, like the speed, and it's a super cool gadget, and it's so far for me the best machine I've ever tried. One thing that I think is really important when you do art or artistic stuff, it's of course trust yourself, but also trust your intuition. When your first thought is most of the time, when you do your basics, it's like the first thought you have is the thing you need to work on, and just try to correct small stuff around that thought, because else when you have 1 million clients in a month, you need to kind of take the idea and get it down. Because else you start mixing up between the projects and, and starting, see a lot of people reusing their stuff all the time, and that's because I think that's a lot like if you have done like one really good tattoo, you're taking the same idea and apply that to the next client, and, you stay in your comfort zone. It's really easy to stay in the same track, and give everybody a piece of yourself. That's and then you just have to accept that what we do can't be redone. No. So sometimes we just need to accept that maybe it was not the best decision, but it was the best decision at that time.
Yeah. Learn from your mistake. You also discover yourself every tattoo you make. You're like, this works really good. Okay, I'm gonna try that the next one.
Yeah, and even when you finish a tattoo, ask again the opinion of others. I mean, if it's your mentor or colleagues, like just break it down and take criticism.
Yeah, but we all like this when we get criticism. Especially when we're preparing stuff and have been drawing for hours, and somebody came and say, "Hey, I think it would be cooler if you moved that over there, or change the light source of that."
It's
you
like,
know,
shut up.
And you're just like, "No, I like my idea better."
Guys, thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you.
Was a
Hope to
pleasure.
catch you on the road soon.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Great.
Looking forward to see you both soon. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.